Becky Boop. Yes, you know who you are. The fat white girl, Becky Boop. Becky Boop is a fat white whore. Becky Boop is a fucking hoax. Who the fuck is that? Kill yourself. Seriously.
I'm Becky Boop. This is a video I didn't want to have to make, but I'm going to have to make it because harassment is not okay. I'm going to tell you my story so that you can stop this from happening to anyone else. I report news on YouTube and give analysis on current events. So when CJ So Cool, a fellow YouTuber, claimed he was hacked, I covered it like any other story. When the hacking appeared to be serious, he reached out to me and let me know that he couldn't reach anyone at his network for his help. So I started a live stream to raise community awareness for the topic and streamed with hundreds of people in the community who came together to try to find contact information for someone at CJ's network and to try to help him. As always, I covered it with a balanced point of view, defending him against people who said that it was a hoax, but also admitting that something did seem a little suspicious about the situation. Days passed and it became clear that this hacking didn't fit the profile of other hackings on YouTube, and something wasn't right. I let CJ know that I would be covering a story on this and let him know that I'd be pointing out the things that seemed like they weren't quite right. I invited him to give his side of the story and gave him days to respond before posting my video because I believe in being fair. As the days went by, it became clear that there was something wrong with this situation. So I did what I felt was responsible to keep the community informed and made a video about the hacking, pointing out things that were wrong in this situation and substantiating all of them. I said multiple times that this was just a theory, a possibility of what might have happened, but it was necessary for people to know this information because it was possible that there could be a scam taking place. Well, CJ made a video responding to the situation, but it was not at all what I expected. Rather than discussing the hacking, he personally attacked me. He insulted me, but far more importantly, he was racist towards me and used my race in a derogatory fashion multiple times. And in his video full of hate, he told me to kill myself. Seriously. If you want to hear more about that, Mundane Matt made a wonderful video on the topic explaining how this hate and harassment was a form of censorship, so that critique about CJ will not be allowed on the internet, and you can hear more about that in that video because this video is about something far more important. It's a message that bullying and crossing the line into harassment is never okay. Bullying victims are 2 to 9 times more likely to commit suicide, and within the same video, CJ not only bullied and harassed me, but told me to kill myself. This YouTuber has an audience of nearly 1 million subscribers, and this video incited them to come to my channel with pure hate and harassment. And I've tried to resolve this privately with CJ. Even in making this video, I gave him time to fix the situation first, but instead, he felt it was appropriate to send a mob after me. Pure hate to try to take down my channel so I wouldn't be able to speak out against him. Thousands and thousands of hate messages overnight of people telling me to kill myself, of people telling me they hope I die, of people bullying, of people spreading racism. And the worst part about this is if you look closely at the comments, you can see that most of these people are kids. He has an audience of younger people who admire him and adore every word he says and believe that what he said now is something that's acceptable, that it's okay to tell somebody to go kill themselves, that it's okay to harass them and be racist. And now this younger audience of nearly 1 million kids is going around spreading this message, and it's not going to be contained to just online. They're going to go to school thinking it's okay to say this too. If you are one of the younger people here spreading hate and telling people to kill themselves, It is not okay. Don't grow up and aspire to be like CJ, like somebody who's racist towards others and tells people to kill themselves. Grow up to be you, a wonderful, caring person who seeks to help people instead of hurt them. Your words have power. Be careful how you use them. The reason why you never tell someone to kill themselves is because they only have to listen one time for you to have gone too far. And you will have done an amount of harm that you will never be able to take back. I had a friend in school who was fighting more battles than anyone knew, and one day, when someone told her to kill herself at the wrong time, she listened. She's a victim of bullying and harassment, and she's not here to fight against it anymore. But I'm here. You're here. And together, we can all make a difference. When you see someone bullying or harassing somebody else, take the time to tell them this is not okay. YouTube has policies against hate speech and harassment, and CJ broke both of them. But this is about far more than CJ and me. People on YouTube have a pretty thick skin. We have to in order to put our stories out to the world. But how many YouTubers do you know who fight with depression and bullying and suicide? How many of your favorite YouTubers have spoken up against this? Bullying and harassment is not okay. Last night was a hard night for me, and I want to thank everyone who spoke up in support. I want to thank Mundane Matt for making a video about this situation. I want to thank Sky Williams for tweeting about this situation. I want to thank Futuristic Hub for tweeting about this situation and saying that it's not okay, because this is never okay. And I want to thank you for spreading the word on this, and for telling bullies, and for telling people who harass others that this is not okay. Bullying and harassment coming from one person is bad enough, but when that one person mobilizes an audience of 1 million people to attack somebody else, there's something wrong with that. Just as your words have a lot of power, the words of YouTubers have tremendous amounts of power because they directly influence often millions of people. And YouTubers using that power to abuse somebody else is not okay. And this is a situation that we need to take a stand against. If you need help with bullying or harassment, talk to somebody. I'm leaving links with support and resources in the description below. Thank you from the very bottom of my heart for your support and kind words, because you are what's keeping me going in this situation, and you are the one who is making the world a better place.